Hello everyone, I'm Neetu Jain. Today in this video we are going to talk about understanding self through MBTI, that is Meyers-Briggs Type Indicator. There is a popular ancient commandment, know thyself, which we find in all the religions. It means knowing one's strengths, weaknesses, interpersonal styles, objectives, preferences, inclinations. That is a deeper insight into one's own behavioral patterns. It is knowing one's skills and deploying them effectively. Somebody rightly said, "Khud par shashan fir anushashan." That is, first we need to discipline ourselves, only then can we discipline others. Through self-awareness, we develop the ability to know how we are feeling and why, and the impact our feelings have on our behavior. If we are able to understand ourselves, our preferences, habits, inclinations, behavior, attitude and well-being, then our life becomes easier and manageable. Today we will try to know about self through MBTI instrument, that is Myers-Briggs Type Instrument. It is an oldest and most respected instrument available in the world. It is a psychometric instrument and more than 3.5 million indicators are administered annually worldwide. It was developed by a mother and daughter team, that is Catherine Myers and Isabel Briggs. It is based on the theories of distinguished Swiss thinker Carl Jung. After more than 50 years of research and development, the current MBTI is most widely used instrument for understanding normal personality differences. Differences in people result from 1. Where they prefer to focus their attention, 2. The way they prefer to take in information, 3. The way they prefer to make decision, 4. How they orient themselves to the external world. According to this theory, everyone has a natural preference for one of the two opposites. We use both preferences at different times, but not both at once. When we use our preferred methods, we are generally at our best and feel most competent, natural and energetic. Our preferences are extroversion and introversion, that is how we re-energize ourselves. Second one is sensing and intuiting, that is how we gather information. Third one is thinking and feeling, that is how we make decisions. Judging and perceiving, that is how we orient ourselves to the external world. So they developed MBTI to understand individual differences by analyzing combinations of preferences. So let us see the characteristics of each of these types. First is extraversion. People who have these characteristics, they are attuned to the external environment. They prefer to communicate by talking. They learn best through doing, tend to speak first, reflect later. They are sociable and expressive. They have breadth of interest. They are talkative. They take initiative at work and in relationships. Second is introversion. These people are drawn to their own inner words, reflection or mental practice. They tend to reflect before acting or speaking. They are private and contained. They have depth of interest and focus readily. Next is sensing type. These people focus on what is real and actual. They value practical applications. They are factual, concrete, notice details, live in present. They want information step by step and they trust experience. Next is intuiting type. These people focus on bigger picture possibilities. They value imaginative insights. They are abstract and theoretical. They see patterns and meanings in facts. They look to the future and trust inspiration. Next is thinking type. These type of people are analytical, logical, problem solvers. They have tough mind or they believe in reasoning, objective, impersonal, fair and reasonable. Next is feeling type. These type of people are sympathetic. They assess impact on people. They are guided by personal values. They are tender minded. They strive for harmony and are compassionate. Next is perceiving type. These type of people are spontaneous, flexible, adaptable, unconstrained, open to change, open-ended, casual, energized by last minute pressure. Next is judging. These type of people are scheduled, organized, methodical, systematic, like to plan, like completion and avoid last minute stress. Based on permutation and combination of these preferences, we get 16 personality types. As we can see in the slide, there are 16 personality types, that is ISTJ, ISFJ, INFJ, INTJ, ISTP, ISFP, INFP, INTP, ESTP, ESFP, ENFP, ENTP, ESTJ, ESFJ, ENFJ and ENTJ. We never say that one type is more important and the other type is less important. Rather, each type has its own strengths and weaknesses. They have some characteristics, and each individual having a particular type has a developmental need, and they indicate a particular characteristics which are shown by that type. Now, the uses and implications of MBTI. MBTI provides better understanding about self and others. We can understand viewpoint of other people better in the organization. We can put ourselves into their shoes, we can understand their perspective, and we can empathize with them. We can learn about our strengths, weaknesses, motivations, and potential areas of growth. MBTI also helps in team building, diversity management, aligning role with the personality, and it reduces interpersonal conflicts as well. It also provides scope for self-improvement by knowing one's strengths and capitalizing on them, and gaining insight into one's own weaknesses and trying to overcome them. By understanding our psychological type, we can move from irritation to acceptance, and with work, we can move beyond acceptance to using people's differences constructively. Most of the communication difficulties are because of differences in our individual types. Therefore, by understanding one's own psychological type and other person's personality type, we can overcome most of the communication issues. Friends, along with this video, you would find a self-administered instrument on MBTI. You can assess your own personality type and can get to know about your strengths, weaknesses, developmental issues and other areas. Thank you.